Welcome back to Great Day Washington. It's time now for a very special DMV Soundcheck.
That's right. We are featuring a big birthday today. Yes. DC Radio's 5th birthday to be exact. And here to share how they are celebrating are Bruce Walker from the DC Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment, Max Myric of DC Radio, and musical artist Marcus Johnson. Welcome.
Wow.
Hey.
And happy birthday.
Yes.
Hey, good morning.
Congratulations.
Thanks for having us. We're really excited about this 5th year anniversary of the radio station. First, I have to thank Mayor Bowser for actually creating the Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment, and our director that we get constant support, direction, and encouragement from Dr. Angie M. Gates. This year, we celebrate the 5th year anniversary. Come on out on Monday, on the 19th from 6 to 10 at District Union Oyster Bar. Marcus is going to be performing. We are, happy to be one of only 2 full-powered radio stations in the country, and we're distributed here locally by WHR and HD4 Signal, and all over the country and the world through our streaming. And that's all the result of this guy right here, Max.
I'm sure since 2017 when this began, you probably didn't see a pandemic coming in that time.
Not at all.
What has the journey been like?
It's been very, very exciting. We started off sort of slow and building content, and then over time the content grew and the capabilities of the station grew. So not only are we on 96.3 HD4 here in DC, we stream at dcradio.gov. We're on tunein.com. We're on every on-demand platform. We're on YouTube. So you can get us all over the world. And we have some wonderful content.
Yeah, for people that haven't tuned in, is it just local artists? What can they expect?
Well, so some of the programming is talk, and some of the programming is music. We started off with talk. Like 99% of the content is programming that is hosted and produced by local DC residents.
Oh, wonderful.
Because we give the residents an opportunity and to get training and also to get their voices and their content heard.
Which is really unique because it's really a one-of-a-kind opportunity. I mean, how often do you get the chance to actually come in, produce something, or be on the mic as a host or featured, and be heard and seen around the world? And it's really a great opportunity for the creatives here in DC.
Well, Marcus, for you as an artist, I mean, it's
I have a show I have a show that started on NPR, and then Max picked it up. He's like, "Yo, I need Catch the Flow here." And we've done stuff with the Flow brand, our wine and music and everything like that. So Catch the Flow is like a hybrid. I play everything from Jamiroquai to Brand New Heavies to Mike Phillips to my own stuff on the show. We do interviews. And what's really interesting is the global reach, and we've been talking about this, is because now we stream internationally. I've gone to markets outside of Washington, D.C. and asked people, well, how did you hear about the show? It's like, I heard your radio show. I was like, well, what station? Because it's not one of the stations that, carries it. He's like, oh, I heard you on DC Radio. And so when you go to Oakland or you go to Charlotte and you're hearing DC Radio, you think of how forward-thinking, Mayor Bowser and Angie, Bruce, and Max are to say, like, let's do this. And you're bringing in, you're taking the international or DC sound, which is international, and then spreading it, but bringing people back. It's amazing. It's impactful.
Well, you think about it. We're the nation's capital, right? We have so much talent here, period. But to be able to, like you said, share that music everywhere else, it just makes sense. I mean, it's incredible that you all have been able to build this and now celebrating so many years later. What do you think from the beginning to now has kind of been the biggest evolution for you guys?
Increasing the programming. I mean, I think you have to, when you have anything that's successful, you have to continue down that road and making it successful and having the partnerships with people like Marcus that are proven entities in the marketplace to go along with the local talent here, which, like you say, is incredible, but also putting them both on the same stage is very important for the talent here, and then also as a mentoring side for the talent that we can bring in. So I think that's part of the evolution. I think now we were talking in the back about how to take this even further.
That was my next question. Like, where do you go from here? You've had so much success in 5 years.
Marketing. I mean, it's one of those things where the economic component of it is also impactful because using lookalike audiences, using Google Me, using pixels, you know, some of the things people don't necessarily like, the privacy stuff, but giving them what they want when they want it. And that helps DC artists. Because if I'm going out now and I'm selling out my performances as a DC-based artist, because DC Radio has given me a platform and all of us a platform, or if I have a book and I'm going on a book tour and I promoted it on DC Radio and I go out, that's helping DC residents. I mean, isn't that what our tax dollars are supposed to be spent for? Taxation, we won't even go into that.
Max, I like how quiet you are. And you're like the brains behind this operation, right?
Well, that's the beauty of the of being on all of these on-demand platforms, because if you miss it in real time, you can go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
And that's how people are using content. So we want to be wherever people are, however they're using content, so that they can get our content in. And we're just trying to shine a positive light on our city.
Well, I think we're very fortunate to have Max, because Max has run some of the biggest radio stations in the country.
Yes.
And being able to have him here and his wisdom, I think that allows us to do what we do. And, you know, I know Director Gates is always talking to Max about, hey, you know, thanks for being here, and hey, can we do this? Can we do that? And Max is like, yeah, we can do it.
We'll figure it out.
And it's the right people. V103 in Chicago, you know, one of the largest stations. And then I met this guy when I had a deal on the table when he was a VP at Motown Mojazz, at the Mojazz label. Right people doing the right thing.
Wow.
Well, congratulations. Happy 5th birthday. And here's to many more incredible years. So
Absolutely.
awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, for anyone at home, you're watching this is our DMV sound check. So remember, if you're a member of a band, group, or solo artist from the DMV and you're interested in being featured here on our show, what do they do, Kristen?
You just follow us on Instagram at DMV Soundcheck 9. Send us a message with your work, or you can email dmvsoundcheck@wusa9.com.